What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the St. Mary's versus Pepperdine college basketball matchup going down Thursday, January 2nd, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $15 best bet, head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page, where we've got something for everyone. Whether it's a $15 play of the day, all the way up to our long-term packages. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets, those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP package. These are more one-on-one type services. Some folks were asking for it for more of a VIP experience where you get things like late alert plays, closer to game time, where we track late line movement to get you maximum line value. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information and just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between St. Mary's and Pepperdine. And St. Mary's coming into this one 11-3 on the year, but 3-10 against the number after a 70-60 win over Pacific in their last matchup, failing to cover as 20.5-point favorites. And this is St. Mary's team that, I backed against Pacific, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But Pepperdine on the other side, 6-9 on the year, 8-6 against the number. Almost looking like they could have beaten Gonzaga outright last time out. They lost 89-82. Covered as 20.5-point favorites in that one. And the thing about St. Mary's is that historically St. Mary's has been a team that blows teams out despite not being able to light the scoreboards on fire. You look at St. Mary's, they've been an efficient offense, for the better part of the last few seasons. But a lot of St. Mary's blowouts that happened last year were even games where they were holding teams to 40 points or less. And they could beat teams by 30 points, scoring 70. Like, that's how good that St. Mary's defense was last season. And I'm not saying it's not good this time around. I mean, this is still a very, very solid St. Mary's team. It's a top 50 team in KenPom, top 60 in adjusted defensive efficiency. But there's just a lot to be desired here, it feels like, with St. Mary's defensively. And, they stifled USC. They beat Utah on the road. They held Utah to 63 points. And, they've had decent performances here and there, but it just doesn't feel like the same vaunted St. Mary's defense that we've seen, especially in conference play compared to past seasons. Especially when you look at the head-to-head between these two teams. It has been all St. Mary's over the last 2+ seasons, where St. Mary's has wins over Pepperdine by 26, 44, 29, 24, and 15. So while I would normally jump on something like that and just say, hey, St. Mary's has owned this matchup, like I said, I think it's just we have to acknowledge that this isn't the St. Mary's that blows teams out, left and right. You look at their last 4 games as sizable favorites. They beat Pacific by 10, laying 20.5. Merrimack by 5, laying 20.5. UTSA by 8, laying 23. And Cal Poly by 14, laying 20.5. St. Mary's just isn't covering these big numbers this season. Meanwhile, Pepperdine, a team that has been in the lower tier of the West Coast Conference but for the better part of the last couple of seasons, they've covered back-to-back games as double-digit underdogs in conference play against two of the better, including one of the best teams in the West Coast Conference. They covered against Gonzaga. Like I said, they almost beat them outright. They lost by 7, catching 20.5. And they lost to Santa Clara on the road by 15 points, by 11, catching 15. So this is a Pepperdine team I think is going to be a lot more competitive than maybe I expected them to be coming into the season. And when you look at just percentages, this is a St. Mary's team that, their weakness is defending the 3. And Pepperdine can light it up when called upon from behind the arc. They're shooting just over 34%. They don't shoot a ton of threes, but when they do, they can hit them. And I think that St. Mary's, maybe just laying a few too many points here. I could see them winning this game, but I could see them winning it by 12 or 13 points. I think 15 is just a bit too many here. So I'm going to go with Pepperdine plus the 15 in this one. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business. And the tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.